Hey everybody, back with another episode. Today I thought we would make a start on some little decorations and that before we do our big farm, and then we're gonna make a start on doing like a notice board for different ideas for what we're gonna build around. So first on the agenda is well, obviously getting the ideas down so we have future projects ready. And yeah, let's get into it, eh? Right. There we go. Get some signs ready and let's get this sorted. Right. Let's put it... Let's put it at the side here just because this is like the throwaway spot, so we just pop them here. Right. First off, we're gonna do crop farms. We're going to need a wheat windmill thing, so windmill, a wheat like windmill for flour. We're gonna need bakery because I am all about the bacon, and when you build a full bakery with like a very cozy interior, it heals you when you're in the area, so that is a really good effect that it gives you. Especially, I don't know if it does it for villagers. I've just done it for myself and I love it. I also want to have a flower field at some point, like a lovely just long flower field to lead to the animal farms, so flower fields will go on there. What else? Right, next ideas are, well, obviously we're going to need a hotel for the villagers. We're going to do a cozy hotel for the villagers. That's what I'm thinking. Hotel for the villagers. We're going to need a mine shaft with a strip mine and that. What else? Trying to think. Oh, decorations and flags. Decoration flags. We're going to need wild crops as well to add all around. Oh, almost put crafts. Right, there we go. Right, those are our start. That's our start. So we're going to start off with decoration flags. So that's what I've got the colours for. So we've got the first pole here, so then when you're walking up to the village from this direction, say if you're coming from the pillager outpost and you're coming up and you see the flag, I'm not sure yet whether I want it facing the house or facing away towards the spruce, but for now we're just gonna give it a try and see what we think. Right, and let's get started. Right, so first it's trying to think what do I want to start with. Do I start with pink, blue or white? Right, we're going to start with blue. Just seeing if I've forgotten anything because I feel like I've used some of my blue wool before. Right, pink and then white, and then we go down again, so we can do another layer of pink and another layer of blue. There we go. We show our support. There. Hold on, I've got one more fence. I feel like I want to do it one higher. Right, yeah, I think so. One higher seems the best route. Right, one higher it shall be. Oh. Well, that's just great, isn't it? Right. Well, let's get back up there. And by the way, some of you already probably know the flag that I'm doing, and straight away I will say to you, if you don't support it, you can bugger off. Because this is a safe space for people, and this is what I support, because I am trans, so I support it, and I will be happy to. So anyone that doesn't, go away. Right. Blue, pink. There we go, that looks good. Blue, pink, and white. I feel like we need to do 2 here and then go outward by 1. There we go, that looks nice. Blue, pink. Blue, pink. Yeah, there we go. They all go to the bottom for some reason. Right. I feel like I'm missing one more piece of wool. Hold on. There we go. Right there. That is nice. That is perfect. I think just one more and it will look really nice. So let's add this, this, and this, and then 1, 2. Perfect. Right, that is all done. So that is the first thing on our list sorted. Oh, and put that at the top so it's like a top of the flagpole. So that is all done. Let's get to the bottom. And it's already turned to night, so let's go to sleep. And then tomorrow we're gonna sort the start of the crop farm. So we're gonna do like the blueprint. But that is perfect. There we go. Now, isn't that just beautiful? Let's get some sleep. And yes, I know I built this whole thing. I still haven't organized it. There's still quite a lot to organize. And some chests still need filling in, like these. And this still needs to have a chest built in, but for some, I'm not ready yet to do all of them. I've just done these sorting the nature chest, so this is gonna have soil, moss, and all flowers. This one has all the seeds and sugarcane. Let's go to sleep. Right, next day, a lovely new day. Right. Let's get started then. Luckily, we've got quite a bit of granite, so what we're going to do is we're going to use this for like the points where I'm going to have the different farms, and then I'm going to start on the cobblestone if I have any. If I don't, I'll have to start on another project and do the mine first then in that case, because we've got a mine shaft. I think a mine shaft, no, a ravine. We've got a ravine here. And I don't know whether to cover it up or use it, and we'll do bridges going across, but then build like a forge on the top of it. I think that could be cool. That could be a really good like design to think of, doing like furnaces on each side, like 1 furnace, 2 furnaces, the main tower with like smoke and campfires, and we can do another smaller chimney here where it's going to have the actual smelters and stuff. I think that's really cool. But yes, that is a beauty, especially next to the house. I think that was the right choice. Just something to show how the beauty of this world and the beauty of all of us in the community. Obviously, I understand most of you that watch me are probably not in the community, but for anybody that is, or if you support anybody that is, you just know you can signpost them to my channel and they will be loved and supported. Right, what was I doing? Ah, yes, sorting out where the farms are going to go. So we're going to mark out one. So this is going to be possibly the radish, like beetroot farm, because beetroot is like, well, beetroot's beetroot. I don't know where I was going with that. So beetroot farm is going there. We're going to have another farm here, possibly potatoes. And then we've got this lovely flat bit of land. So I think what we'll do is we'll have the carrots here as well. And it's going to be decorated. So one's going to be a bit more forward. One's going to be going a bit at the back. And then this one's a bit more in front but at the back as well. And we'll have paths leading through all of them. Because essentially what I want to do is, because of how far this field goes, I want each one to have fields spanning up to the top of the hills. So then you can feel like you can run through the fields without trampling on the crops. That is always a lovely feeling when you run through flower fields. Right, let's make a pickaxe and head down to the mines, because I haven't got any cobblestone at all in quite a while. So yep, just as I suspected, we're bare. I've got a pickaxe. It's gold, but it's got mending, so it's a toss up on that. So let's go in the mine and get started. First, food break. Probably not there. Let's go to the other one that we found originally. I think it's the one we found originally. I can't tell. I'm horrible trying to memorize places. Oh, yes. Please be a good one. What's this? Nah, that's boring. I'll keep it though, just in case we might do like a hat shop or something. That would be really nice. Really? Okay. Let's get back there then, because we don't back down from a challenge, and I need to get everything. I need to get all the stuff in the mine, so let's go. Where's my sword? There we go. There it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Another one. What have we got? Oh. Right, run. What's this? Oh, that's not really nice. I mean, it looks like anime eyes, which I'm fine with, but it also just doesn't look that, you know, good. Seriously, where are these mobs coming from? There we go. Let's just focus on getting cobblestone because I need a lot of it. Let's see if we can find some ores. Because the ores are going to be what give us all the XP to keep the pickaxe. Right, let's sleep because clearly there's too many mobs. Unless it's just raining. Oh, that's annoying. Right. Change of plans then. How much cobblestone have we got? Right, we can make a start then. Okay, let's just make a start. So, first we're gonna do something like this to transition the path. So we're gonna go through here. And then we're gonna get some more dirt so we can change the path here. Right, so that's to transition it. We've got a shovel. There we go. Seriously? You're just making it your home now, are you? I know, I killed your owner, but it's for the best. Luckily, you can just roam because I got what I needed. Right. And then we just do a nice messy path going through. Because we're going to have different designs for each farm going on each one. So here it might be like storage and stuff going around the field. This one might be one going through just plain crops, and this one might be just wild crops scattered along with some regular farmed crops. But it just seems like a cool idea and concept really to have different ones where you can see them but they're not necessarily buildings, because we've already got two here and I don't want this to be too crowded, but I also don't want it to be like a town centre, because that's not what it is. It's a community, but it's not a town centre. So that's the first one. Second one is up here. So then we're going to continue, but it's going to be a smaller path. Trying to exact my revenge, are you? Stay away. Move, please. I'll make a stable for you at some point, but for now, you can just roam. But don't get in my way. Otherwise you face the wrath of this, okay? Move along. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Horse. Thank you. There we go. And then we'll add a bit more along here at some point. Oh, actually, we've got a bit now, so we can already make a start. And then we can add the patches of dirt here, just so it breaks it up a bit. I know it looks a bit... I feel like we need to have like steps here. We might do like cobblestone slabs or something just to break it up so you can still walk up to each one. Yeah, I think that's the best plan. And then what we'll do is we'll just add the rest of these here. There we go. And then it breaks it up a bit so you can still see everything, but it'll still be nice and full. There we go. Right, let's move that. And then the final one. This one's going to be touch and go if we get it, because I don't think we'll have enough. We've got one on each level. One there, one on this one. I really want to get another one, so I think we'll have to get some soil. Right. Right, let's sleep. Next day. Right, back to it. Ah yes, need to get the soil first and then we can start the project. And what I might do is I'll have a look for some villagers so we can get started on the villager hotel or the mine post, the mine shaft, so then we've got a good spot where we can strip mine, get diamonds, hopefully be lucky with them. Hopefully we don't run into too many caves and stuff, because I hate when you're digging into a strip mine and then suddenly you fall in the cave and you have to fix the strip mine to suit it. It's always annoying. Right, everything's fine here. Don't know why I keep coming back. Right, let's sort this. So we want it to be, so this is on the lower level here and this one's on the lower level from that. We want the next one to be just up from it. There we go, that looks good. But I think obviously this one's going to be going outward really, so I think it's going to start as cobble. Have a bit of andesite every now and then. Right, let's see what it looks like. Hopefully the shovel lasts. There we go. And then probably one more. Thought so. Right. Let's craft another shovel. And then we can cross off the decoration flags. Although I think once we start expanding a bit more with buildings, I'm gonna probably build more pride flags and stuff around, so it doesn't feel like this is just the main spot. I want you to know that everywhere you look, everywhere is supported. Unlike some governments. For those of you that, yeah, like the UK is weird when it comes to trans rights at the moment, so yeah, let's get on with it. Right. Oh yeah, forgot to craft my shovel. Can you craft it with andesite? No. I don't want to waste one of my... I don't want to waste that, so instead I'm going to... Nope, you can't use that. Don't tell me it's gonna force me to use my iron. I mean, iron is faster, so I can get a lot more, but I just hate using it a lot more, so let's get the rest of this sorted. We're gonna trim this back, so this is like the main point, so it, obviously eventually this is gonna be moved. So we can scale this back so it's on its own hill. There we go, that looks really nice now already. And we're keeping this area because for those of you that remember, in the first episode, I want to turn this into a pig stable, pig pen, or a cow pen. I feel like this would be nice for the cows, but then it's a bit of a tough one because I don't want them to be facing away. You know, I want you to see everything that's on the land, so I feel like obviously when you walk off the balcony here, you can see everything as you look across the plains. I'm not sure yet on that. Right, we've already got the lower level here where we're going to have slabs. So we've got the same there, so that's where you're going to have the slabs. There we go, that is really coming together. Right, let's see if we can join it up. almost. Right, let's take some soil from here. There we go. Sorted. Because then this is going to go around, so it's like each one is like straight and then a bit off and then straight off on a tangent right here. Sounds like the story of my life, really. It's always a bit awkward trying to do nice paths like this, really. Because I feel like I'm just doing the same pattern here. There we go. And for now, that's where we're going to have it go up to, because I don't want to go too far, because I want to maybe do something over here. Right. So this one has fortune. Yeah, I'm not usually a fan of that, but on a hoe, because then it's seeds and everything, you get a lot more, and that's annoying because I don't want seeds in my inventory. Right, let's start with the first crop, but obviously we're going to design them differently. So first we'll start with, we have got beetroot, we've got potatoes somewhere, along with carrots and stuff, we've got them somewhere. Here, right. Oh, 2 potatoes, right. Well, that doesn't matter. We've got a bucket and we've got a watering can. There we go. Let's get started. Right. Do I have any shears? Yep. Right, we're gonna get some wild potato plants first, because I don't want to start and then have to go away and then come back and go away again. So let's get what we need and then we can make a plan. So let's go. I just love the peacefulness of Minecraft and just how calm it helps, like how calming it is in times when you just need a rest. Like, I don't play for the Ender Dragon or to speedrun, see who can get to Netherite the fastest. I'm always one that'll just chill and make cozy bases. I've made 3 different farm worlds, so if that's anything to go by, and every single one I've either continued or I've abandoned and created a new one with new ideas. So I've also created a forever world as well, so at least there's one that I can always come back to, that I just do in my own time whenever I feel like it. Sometimes I switch to creative in that world whenever I'm just feeling like, nope, I don't want to get the materials. But in worlds like this, I like to stay in survival and not use any cheats. The only time I need cheats enabled is for the mini map to teleport. But if I can get up, there we go. Right, so first we need wild onion seeds, because we've got wild carrots. I want to see if I can find some wild potatoes. We've got wild onions, and I'm gonna immediately see about dropping the alliums, because they're annoying. Right, let's find some potatoes. Let's see. None over there, none over there. No. Oh, that is just beautiful. Right. Let's see if we have any luck over this way. I don't see anything yet. Oh, it's turning to night. I don't want to be walking back in the dark. But I'm probably going to end up doing that, so Let's see. Come on. Oh, you know, I might as well get the wool because I'll need it. Right. Not having any luck with finding potatoes. We found some cows, so at least we know where to find them to do our cheese factory. Because the mods I've got in this are the Let's Do mods. I've got Let's Do Vinery, I've got Do Farm and Charm, I've got the bakery, so I've got all different mods for baking and farming and all sorts, so I feel like I'm just wandering in circles. Do I have a torch on me? Please tell me I've got a torch on me. Nope. And I don't have space, right? I don't need that, so we can pop those in there so we can see. Oh, wild Elmer. We might as well get that. Let's just eat the apples so we can collect this. Oh, there's some more over there. That's weird. Terracotta. Does that mean there's terracotta below? I've never seen this. Right. Looks like we might be digging. Oh, seriously? You ruin every moment. Seriously? Right. Let's get the sword. Do not deter me from my... No, sorry, that's just rubbish. I'm just checking to see if there's anything like suspicious gravel. Because I know... Okay. Oh, it's one of those history type structures that you can find. I'm not that experienced with the new update that's come out with this. Like, I love exploring, but I'm just not much of an actual explorer. You know, I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Now, I don't want to spend too long doing this because otherwise I'm just going to end up with dirt in my inventory. Peonies. We might as well chuck the egg. Get all the dirt that we can. Hello, Mr. Pig. I wonder how much of this there is, because sometimes these things can go quite deep. Oh, I've not had this at all, so I feel like I need to take this with me. I wonder if there's any chest, because I've not seen anybody get any chest or anything from it. Wow, this is deep. Ah, so this is like a tower thing, right. Looks like we found a really good first structure for our history. We could do like a history museum. That sounds perfect. Right, that's getting added to the list, right. For now, let's signpost it with some wool, just so we know where it is. Let's go. What else is here? I want to try and find where the potatoes can be. Right, I don't think we're going to have any luck. So let's see. Right, I head back. Right. Right, let's pop those on just so we can get back because, yeah, we ain't going to have any luck. Right. Now we're in the cave, so at least we just walk out and everything's good. Oh god. Hold on, I've got torches. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh. And of course, monsters nearby, right. Let's pop a mangrove in front of this just to stop mobs from coming in, because I bet you mobs are going to walk past. No? Yeah, I see you. Right, let's pop whatever in one of these. Oh, this... I love... I always find it... Oh, no, 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 no. No. No, thanks. Right. We got what we needed. Of course. Another one. What do you want? This time, though, I'm killing your donkeys because you keep coming. I've got 3 pairs of them. Right. Oh, thanks for running, yeah. Right. Let's see what you've got. Okay. Looks like it did the killing for me. Right. Good, though it didn't actually... Right, let's see. Usanka, what's that? No. That is the ugliest thing I have seen to date. Right. Let's see what things you've got. Red grapes, cherry saplings. Luckily, a lot of you come nearby. I just hope to see a wandering baker. I've yet to see one, and I need them for strawberries. Can you tell your workforce to bring a wandering baker, please? Good. Good. Okay, you enjoy your trip. Just don't fall in the pit. Otherwise, I'm pushing you in. Right, let's do the first crop. Carrots, because we've got wild carrots here. And everything's all over the place. Let's pop some stuff in this chest for now. Elmer, we can use that with the wheat field. Onions, dirt, all this we do not need yet. There we go. Much tidier. And then we just get what we need. Right. Let's start planting these different things around. And then coarse dirt in some spots. So this is on the path, so I'm going to do this and then have this be a full field for carrots. And then every like in between or so we're gonna have the actual carrot stuff growing. We should have some more over there so we can get some more and build them in. And then we'll put some mortar in so it can grow a bit quicker, because I don't like how slow it grows when you don't have water. There we go, and then you can still walk through without trampling on the crops. And then I've got the plank somewhere, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you move up to the next. Perfect. This is really nice. It looks a bit messy at first, I'll admit that. It looks a bit messy at first, but once you start decorating and getting a lot more carrots, it does start to fill out. We're gonna put some fencing and stuff in, and then it'll look a bit nicer. I'm not sure about when it comes to lanterns, because they require a lot of iron, and every iron farm I try to do never works. fully. Right, I know that wasn't fully grown. There we go. Shall we get this yet? No. But let's just see if we've got any spare crops. No. Right. Let's get on with it. So as I was saying, we'll continue. So now we're gonna do some more along here. Just to fill out the farm bit of it. I didn't know you can put these on the farmland. That is really nice. That's a really nice touch. And then we can, it looks a bit like how you would find wild crops in like Breath of the Wild and stuff. You have the flowers and everything. It reminds me of that. Perfect timing as well. Right, let's... And then we can continuously choose to expand it constantly. How does it look on the map? Oh, that's really nice actually, the way that it's green, light green. It really helps break it up a bit. I like that. How does it look if we were walking up to the farm? Obviously we'll need still some decor and some lanterns, but that looks really nice. This is how I build. I love using like the terrain and trying to do it as natural as possible. Obviously in cases like my house, then I tried not to mess with the terrain too much to actually build the house on, like doing a staircase and whatnot. And obviously down here we've got the path leading to the house. So that's the first of the crop farms, and that's going to be the plan for the next few. So now whatever crop we've got wild ones of next, that's the one we're going to do. Let's see. Got carrots. Do we have onions? I could have sworn we had onions or something. Yeah, we've got onions and we've got potatoes. Right, let's do potatoes because we can grow those next anyway. And it's going to be a bit different. Obviously, we're going to try and find some wild potatoes. There we go. Rise, my pretties. Rise. Oh, there we go. Tattoos galore. Tattoos galore. Right, let's do some more along here. And we want to save some room for wild crops as well. And this, we're also going to add some barrels and stuff on this level. So that will be a really nice touch. Right, and then along here we're going to have the slabs, so we'll move a bit inward. There we go, that looks really nice. Now let's craft the... let's craft the slabs because we'll need some more. Sorry. Oh, got a bit of a funny throat. Especially in voice training, you try and do these voices every time, and it's difficult work doing all these voices and trying to find what works for me from my voice. So I always just do what I want to do. Right, but that looks nice, and obviously you can keep expanding how you want. So this, if you guys want to use this design for yours, then I'm happy for you to. And you can also change it and put lamps. You can put storage along the side. You could do it leading up to a house but still have this concept. There's lots of ideas really with this. So it leaves it nice and open. Right. What did we say? Carrots, potatoes and beetroot. We've got some beetroot somewhere. Just not sure where. Ah yes, it's in the actual storage house. Right, let's get the beetroot so we can start a sort of rough plan. And then off camera I'll do the rest of the crops and try and find some wild potatoes. But we'll add the storage barrels and whatnot in the next episode. Right, there they are. Right, we've got lots of wheat, so we know that we can do a windmill in the next episode. That's probably the plan. Unless I change my mind and we end up doing the mine shaft, because we do need to get this done. This is like one of the key things you need at the start, really. So I think that'll be next. Right, let's go to sleep because nighttime comes so quickly. Oh, hold on. Is that... I thought that was wild potatoes then. It's nettle. Which is in the farm and charm mod, so we'll be exploring that. There is something in this mod. I'm not sure what it is. I can't remember what it is. It's something like a... What is it? It's like a plough. What does it cost? Spruce planks and iron nuggets. Oh, okay, so it doesn't cost much. Let's see. Have we got iron? We've got... Where did the iron go? Probably in the other chest, as far as I know it. There we go. And let's head back. Because apparently this creates farmland, but you just have to move it a bit like a boat and stuff, I think. Doesn't mean I know, but I'll take that. It doesn't mean I know. It's just I think it is. Hold on. Planks. Oh, planks, right. Let's get this sorted then. Why is this not? What does it require? That and there we go. Right, let's see how quick we can plough a lot of land. Let's see. What's that? Right. Must be somewhere nearby. Right. Let's see how much of this we can... Right, so it moves along the side, right? Oh, that looks nice. There we go, and it's not going to try moving off without us, so let's get these planted in along with the beetroot. For now, this is like our temporary field. And luckily, it requires nothing, so at least we don't have to worry about durability with this. Let's get all these onions planted, but then this will obviously become the potato field, but for now it's just easier doing this because I don't have any wild potatoes, so I don't want to go too far with the actual decorating of it and then have to destroy some. There we go, that looks good. I don't usually use beetroot often in any of my Minecraft worlds. I don't usually use it often because in real life I hate them, so... Right. There we go, let's get all this. There we go, that is a good start, I'd say. And luckily now we've got a good thing that we can use to plough and we don't have to use this. Sorry, Iron Hoe, let's find a suitable thing for you to do. Oh, hi Mr. Donkey, can you take this hoe? Can you take it and you can give it to the farmers over at the village? Thank you! Such nice donkeys. Right. Let's take a step back and admire our lovely work. Absolutely beautiful. obviously we've not done much on this yet. But in terms of the start for these two, I'd say we're doing pretty good progress. Because we're going to have wild crops in between here, and it's going to expand probably up to there, so it's going to have a really nice natural look to it. Normally I would build something around them. I might do like a perimeter or something just to stop mobs easily trampling the crops, because the amount of times mobs do. Oh. Right, let's head up then. So I hope you all enjoyed that, and today I hope it was a really nice and relaxing one. So I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.